So now if I want to embed my Google Doc, so instead of having a link that people click on within an assignment, I want my students to actually see the document right within the page on Canvas. So what I need to do is in my Google Doc, I'm going to go up to the File menu on the top left of my screen, and then I'm going to choose Publish to the Web. Now I want to click on Embed and then Publish. It's going to prompt me making sure I want to do this. I'm going to say OK. Now what it's done is it's given me an embed code that I can copy. So that's Control-C on a PC and Command-C on a Mac. So now I'm going to go to my assignment in Canvas. Here I'm in the Rich Content Editor. What I want to do is go over to the HTML editor. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to press enter after all this weird looking code. And I'm going to paste Control-V on a PC, Command-V on a Mac. Now the problem with this is that when I go back to my rich content editor, you can see that it's teeny tiny. It didn't span the entire page, and that's going to be a pain in the butt for students to read this. So what you need to do before you save this assignment, you need to go back up to the HTML editor. It's kind of weird that you have to do this step, but you need to. Notice here at the bottom it says width 300 and height 150. That's the size that the document is embedded, and we want to make that bigger. So I'm going to change the width from 300, and I'm going to change it to 100, and I'm going to add a percent sign. No spaces, just 100%. The height, I want bigger than 150 pixels. I generally do it about 1,000 pixels, so I'm just going to add a 0 there to make it 1050. Now when I go back to Rich Content Editor, we can see what it's going to look like. So it's going to take up the width of the page, and if this is on a bigger screen, it would be as wide as possible. And I can scroll down, and you can see that it doesn't fit the whole thing, the whole entire document, because this is a few pages, but it allows it to be a lot easier read within the document. I do have some extra spaces up at the top here if I can scroll up, so I can delete some of those extra spaces if I'd like. Then you'll just complete and save your assignment. This is what students will see when they are looking at it in Canvas. So this is if we just included the hyperlink, and this right here is what it looks like when you embed the document. So you can choose, do you want students to click on it and have it open in a new window, or do you want students to be able to see whatever you have on your document right there on the page?